Yo, welcome to Cedric's. This is my first reaction video, and we are doing it on Life of Paolo. Now, I've been watching Life of Paolo for a minute now. I can say that I'm an OG subscriber. Shout out to the dog. He don't know me. He probably never heard of me before. But anyway, I still love your channel, bro. I watch your channel every day. You keep me up to date with supercar news. I do love supercar, even though I don't own one right now. But with hard work and dedication, maybe I'll own my dream supercar one day. Anyway, let's get into it. I go to Life of Paolo for my daily on supercar news. We have some information about DDE, new Ferrari, and Doug got a new video. Sorry, I keep saying Doug. DeMuro. He has a new video out about his Mercedes, I believe. Anyway, I'm gonna do a reaction video on that. I love Doug, so we're gonna jump into Life of Paolo right now. Let's just get into it, man. Stop wasting all this time. Yo, that's true though. I watch a lot of supercars meet and it's always the Mustang running into digits, man.
Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to Life of Palos, home of the most immaculate beard in automotive YouTube. Happy to have you here. And actually,
pause. I like the beard. Power to the beard, bro.
Speaking of my beard, yes, we are all here for the beard. I've actually got a pretty cool announcement about that.
Yeah.
Because you guys asked for it, and because it's become such a weird phenomenon in the comment section below, half of my comments are always about the beard now. I've decided to release probably 50
I had nothing to do with that,
t-shirts
okay?
that just simply say, here for the
Shout
beard.
out to the
I'm going to make the announcement on Instagram where I show the design, have the first link there. Go over and follow me on Instagram if you want to check that out. I think we'll do at least 50 for this sort of OG run of here for the beard shirt. I'm not sure if we'll ever do it again, but because you guys asked for it, I've answered. All right, that's enough beard talk for the day. We have some absolutely crazy stuff to talk about, guys. All of our headline stories are massive in pretty much every conceivable way. But before we get into any sort of DDE or Shmee talk, we have to talk about the Doug DeMuro announcement that happened today, which might be one of the largest announcements to ever happen in the history of automotive YouTube, and I don't say that lightly whatsoever. So let me break down exactly what happened. So on Doug DeMuro's main channel, he basically put up a video that's very different than his normal set of reviews, essentially announcing that he started his own auto auction website called Cars and Bids, and it launched immediately. Now let me read you guys the description of sort of what Cars and Bids is supposed to be. So on the video, it basically says, you know, he's launching a car auction website, Cars and Bids. We're going to be the ultimate online marketplace for modern enthusiast cars, anything from the 1980s, 90s, 2000s, and 2010s. Check out Cars and Bids and buy the car you've always wanted, or sell something you're ready to replace. And actually, the first car that was ever listed on Cars and Bids was one of his cars. It was his 2012 Mercedes-Benz E63 nice AMG car. Wagon, which, by the way, was instantly bid on by a number of people, including the Straight Pipes review channel. How strange was it to see that the Straight Pipes actually put down a bid on Doug DeMuro's view, and then actually announced it too, which is going to make it a little bit more difficult for them to actually win the car. But nevertheless, a very interesting thing. And obviously, buying one of Doug DeMuro's cars, similar to what happened when Stradman's C8 was purchased, allows other channels and other people to sort of jumpstart their own video vlogging series. Simply looking at the people that have bought Stradman's previous cars or DDE's previous cars, whenever somebody buys sort of a famous automotive YouTuber's car, it allows them to get pretty significant traffic on their own channels. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Straight Pipes win this particular bid eventually and then do an entire video about how they bought Doug DeMuro's car. So let me dive in real quick about why this is such a big deal for the automotive community and why I think Doug DeMuro is probably one of the only people that could pull off something like this. Now, this is a big deal for a number of reasons. For starters, guys, obviously there's a lot of very large, successful automotive channels. Stradman, Daily Driven Exotics, Tavares, VinWiki, all those sorts of channels are fantastic. I'm sure they make a lot of decent revenue as well off of their, standard YouTube videos and advertising and sponsorships. And at the top of the heap, guys, Doug DeMuro averages more views than pretty much everybody else on the list, consistently having 25 to 30 30 million plus views every single month. But even considering all the views that Doug DeMuro has and all sorts of other channels as well, no one has really been able to launch an extraordinarily successful nationwide sort of appeal product before until what I think Doug DeMuro is doing right now. Him backing pretty much any product by itself would be a big deal, and I'm sure it would do extraordinarily well considering the command on views he has every time he uploads on his main channel or more Doug DeMuro. But pushing an automotive auction website that drastically undercuts other competitors in the space and also gives sort of personal benefits to listing a car there. If you guys watch his entire video, he actually says that he'll review cars that are listed on the website once a week. That's a pretty big deal and gives a lot of people incentives to throw their car up there to try to get noticed by him and his enormous view counts. So I think this is going to be a smashing success for him. I think it's an extraordinarily large move to make in the space, but I think if anyone can pull it off, it's going to be Doug. Let me know what you guys think about Doug's announcement. Go over to carsandbids.com. We'll put a link for that in the description below. Let me know what you think about the layout of the website, if you think it's easy to use. Let me know if you're going to be listing a car there and whether or not you would list a car here instead of a different competitor website. I'd be very curious to know. It's a pretty big deal for anyone in this space to make a move such as this, guys. So make sure to keep a watch out. And obviously, if this does well, guys, Doug DeMuro is going to transcend the rest of automotive YouTube in a way that no one else has really been able to do. All right, now that we got the sort of official big news out of the way, let's talk about the biggest speculation frame that has ever existed for the Daily Driven Exotics channel, and that's something that hasn't actually been posted in a video yet. And just like when Burlacker sort of quote-unquote leaked the P1 that Stradman was looking at buying, I got 200 plus messages on that. I got about the same number for what Daily Driven Exotics posted on their main Instagram account, and that was a picture of their C8 Corvette next to a red LaFerrari. Now the caption merely reads, "Y'all ain't ready for this." A big heart, huge thanks to SR Auto Group, hashtag LaFerrari, hashtag game over, all that kind of jazz. And the posts about the LaFerrari.
I'm gonna pause this video right here just cause when DDE been on, you know, shopping for a supercar, I was thinking they were gonna lean more towards like a P1. You know, I wasn't thinking Ferrari at all, but that Ferrari is dope. That's pretty nice.
Ferrari didn't stop there. We had a Facebook post from Damon Fryer that said, "Shh, I definitely didn't lease this Ferrari today." We had a picture of him sitting inside of the LaFerrari that we used in our thumbnail for today's video. We had an Instagram story that says, "I did not lease a LaFerrari," with a wink face afterward. We also had an additional picture from Damon, basically just asking people what their favorite hypercar was. So honestly, guys, I have no idea what's...
I gotta say, DDE know how to promote their videos. Like they're the best at it.
Going on. Is it possible they leased the LaFerrari for a small period of time? I guess it could possibly be. They're a large enough channel to the point where they can probably make some very interesting deals happen sometimes. And I don't like to say anything definitively, but I don't think that they actually bought this car. We're talking about a $2 to $3 million car. That would be an enormous jump for any channel to do. And I'd be very surprised if they were in a position to buy a LaFerrari. What I think is probably more likely is that they leased it for a short period of time or have it on loan for a couple weeks, but it's very interesting speculation regardless. Now I will say something kind of funny. I did comment on this particular Instagram post with sort of just like a question mark face, kind of inquisitive about what was going on, and they did respond saying, "This isn't worth your time," with sort of a laughing emoji afterward. So I don't know if they're having fun with me. I don't know if they're actually going to be leasing it. Guys, we have no idea what's going on. Do you guys know something that we don't? Put it in the comments below. One thing that I'm sure we're going to see is some sort of content with the LaFerrari over the course of the next couple days, probably launching tomorrow or the next day, very, very soon. Typically when we've seen teasers like this on the DDE channel, generally the videos come up over the next couple days, so get excited for a LaFerrari. And honestly, I don't even care if they bought it or leased it or whatever. I love the LaFerrari, and so seeing content with it is a treat regardless of the status of whatever they actually did with the car. But yeah, guys,
I am very interested to see what Damon does to this Ferrari.
I'm as clueless as you are. The speculation train is off and running. Let me know what you guys think about this particular LaFerrari, if they actually leased it, whatever. Put it in the comments below. I want to get your thoughts here. And in the shortest headline story I might ever do, I wanted to include a really funny response that Shmee did to someone hating in one of his Instagram posts recently, with someone saying, "God, you really want attention, don't you? So embarrassing." And Shmee, in the classiest comeback ever, basically just called him Grumpy Guts. Yeah, shortest headline story ever. But I gotta tell you, I really love it when Shmee decides to go after haters in his very sort of proper way that he does. Well done, Shmee. Fantastic sort of retort there. Next up, guys, just out of the headlines for today is Stradman burying his Rolls-Royce limo, the one that he apparently gave Burlacker a number of weeks ago. Now, I'll tell you why I think this is happening, and I think you guys will probably agree.
I didn't know they were going to really
especially in the automotive YouTube world, has yielded some pretty massive view results. If you watched Hoovie's Garage or Tavares, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Hoovie's Garage's versions of sort of burying that Range Rover well over the 2 million view count. And when Tavares dug that car up and tried to sort of get it working again before he gave it to, I believe, Demolition Ranch, he got almost 10 million views on that. So I have no doubt that Stradman, Burlacker, the rest of the team there is trying to replicate the success that Tavares and Hoovie's Garage and the rest of those channels had by burying that Range Rover, and now they're burying the Rolls-Royce limo. I think it's a fantastic ploy. Obviously, super fun video. Make sure to go check it out. I wouldn't be surprised if this particular video goes a little bit viral in a sense. Make sure to keep an eye out for that, guys. Next up, guys, I want to show you a very brief clip here from, I believe it's called Schwa Films, and it's basically called the Gotham Takeover. Some incredible supercar meets out in New York City. I watched this particular video and I was just like floored at the quality of. I'm going to show you guys a really quick bit here. Here we go. But definitely go check out Schwa Films, guys. Obviously, if you follow my channel, you know that we have a big appreciation for cinematography and atmospheric building. That's why we like Cars with Luke and Watch This Media, and you can add Schwa Films to that list today, guys. Make sure to go watch the entire video. Link for that in the description below. Next up, guys, is sort of a precursor message alerting you to content that I think is going to be coming very soon. As you guys know, new rally going on right now. A lot of automotive YouTubers, different influencers on that particular event. Alex Choi, Amelia Hartford, Sheepy Race. A lot of people are on this particular rally. Sheepy Race has started to put out some of the new rally content, but expect Amelia Hartford and Alex Choi to most likely start posting some stuff very, very soon. Next up, guys, and last for the day, a channel that we have not mentioned for a little while, Archie Hamilton Racing, and it's a video that I meant to mention a couple days ago, but it has sort of blown up on his channel, and that is the Lamborghini Urus versus an RS6 in sort of a drag race and roll race compilation. I think you guys are really going to like this, and there's a reason why the video was taken off on his channel. A lot of you, I think, will be very surprised at how easily one of the cars wins. I don't want to spoil it because I want you to actually go watch the video for yourself. But go check it out, guys. Pretty great video from Archie. You do not want to miss this one if you like the Urus or the RS6. It's a fantastic video for both. And folks, I think that's all I've got for you today. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Help the beard army grow. Every subscription gets us closer to a more immaculate beard if that's possible. Love having you guys on the channel. Thank you guys so much for the support over the last couple of weeks. And yeah, I talk with my hands a lot. As I'm doing this right now, I realize how much I do it. But anyway, have a great day. We'll catch you later. Stay safe, sane, and healthy. And that's all I got. Bye.
So, yeah, so what you guys think? That was my first reaction video to Life of Paolo. Really, like I said, I go to him for all my daily supercar news, and he keeps me informed. If you know, talks about all my favorite YouTuber, and basically he never lets me down. So anyway, thank you guys for watching the channel. Hope you guys keep watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Like my video if you would like to. Make sure you go watch Life of Paolo videos. He has a lot of different tons of videos you can pick out of.